Hey guys, welcome back to the Win Review. It's your boy Melvin, and today we'll be talking about the very successful Filipino teleserye Marimar. But before we get into the video, please subscribe to the channel for more content, and let's get into it, okay? So Marimar is a Philippine drama romance series broadcast by GMA network. Okay, the series is based on a 1994 television series of the same title, and it stars Marian Rivera in the title role and her husband Ding Dong Dantes. Okay, it premiered on August 13th, 2007, and it's concluded on March 14th, 2008. Okay, so let's get into the plot real quick. Marimar is a humble, innocent girl who lives in a hut at the beach with her adoptive grandparents. She meets Sergio Santibanez by chance after she sneaks into Villa Santibanez to steal some foodstuff. They form a friendship and he marries her to spite his father and young stepmother Angelica, who is his ex. Angelica despises Marimar and constantly insults her and calls her illiterate. Marimar, is ignorant of societal norms. Sergio goes on a business trip and leaves Marimar alone with no defense against Angelica's malice. Angelica turns everyone against Marimar and devises a plan to get rid of her for good. She accuses her of stealing a bracelet and she is sent to jail. Angelica then sends one of her servants, Nicandro, to set fire to Marimar's grandparents' hut and they die. She then forges a letter in Sergio's handwriting and tells Marimar, the letter tells Marimar that he never loved her, that he married out of spite and wants to end their marriage. Filled with anger, Marimar is hell-bent on getting a revenge one day. Her life takes an unexpected turn when she finds employment in the house of Mr. Aldama. Mr. Aldama has spent years looking for his long-lost daughter, and by a twist of fate, it turns out to be Marimar. Marimar gives birth to her daughter with Sergio, and Sergio doesn't know this, and now goes by the name of Bella Aldama. She purchases the Villa Santibanez and torments the Santibanezes and kicks them out. So can love soften her vengeful heart? Okay, so I don't want to give spoilers. Okay, that is the main plot line of the show. So this one was really, let me tell you, first of all, let me say this, let me comment on this. This is how you do an adaptation. Okay, this is how you take someone's story, and really this version of Marimar lives up to the original Mexican version, the one with Talia. This show lives up to, the original, okay? They did an amazing job, the cinematography was almost the same, the costuming was almost the same. I mean, this show really, whoever made it really had the original show in consideration. He didn't want to add unnecessary nonsense to it, and it really turned out amazing. Obviously, it had that Filipino feel that we have when we're watching teleseries, but then it really just, it was amazing. It was a beautiful story, and can we say Marian Rivera played the hell out of Marimar? Okay, let's talk about that. She really embodied Marimar, and she nailed it. I love her, and I love how she played Marimar. It was amazing. So let's as we are getting into the characters, let's get into another character that really shone. Okay, let's talk about Angelica Santibanez, played by Katrina Halili. Amazing. Now, most of the time, between the main character, the good one, and the bad one, the villain, there's always kind of a struggle on who is going to overshadow the other, right? And sometimes it's the main actress and then the villain is not as glamorous enough. But then I think in this show there was an amazing balance, okay? We were really interested in Angelica, right? But then we were also interested in what Marimar had to say. And that is so rare in telenovelas. It's always one of these two that the audiences are going to get drawn to. But then we really hated Angelica so much because this lady, Katrina, really played the hell out of Angelica. She was evil. She was so evil. And you always thought, oh, what is Angelica going to do now? I mean, can't you see right through her? She is pretending, you're just speaking to the television, and it was amazing, to watch. It was so good. And another part of the show that I enjoyed is when Marimar comes back as Bella. She's like, I'm a rich bitch. You guys be afraid of me. I have money and power now. You can't maltreat me. And let's not forget the infamous bracelet scene. Okay, this was the OMG scene of the entire telenovela. So, Angelica, when Marimar still doesn't have money and she's that naive girl, forces her to pick up a bracelet in mud. There's this puddle of mud, and she asks Marimar to pick it up, and Marimar picks it up with her teeth. And then when Marimar is Bella Aldama, and she has all of the property that belongs to the Santibanezes, she does the same to Angelica with papers, okay? And she's like, yeah, pick them up with your mouth. And we are like, oh my God, this is what you do to your enemies when you have money. Yeah, you flex and you show them, I'm in charge now, and oh, it was glorious. It's just amazing television. It's mindless. You just dive into it and you enter this world of so many possibilities where people find their long lost billionaire fathers and with evil stepmothers. It was amazing. This show was really, really, really good. It lives up to the hype. You can just hear Marimar, 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 but then when you watch it, you're like, yeah, now you understand why people were praising it, because it was really that good. Beautiful performances, amazing cinematography, amazing storylines, and by storylines, it was good. And this became a breakthrough role for Marian Rivera and Ding Dong, and yeah, I just wish I could rewatch it somewhere someday. It was that good. Anyway, you guys, thank you for tuning into this episode. And yeah, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content, because more content is definitely coming your way. I love you guys. Stay safe and we'll talk real soon. Ciao.